Okay, you can start now.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is NURAINY binti Mohamad AZHARI, and this is my persuasive speech for ELC590. Uh, my 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 title is Should the youth start interested in investment for their personal saving in future? Next slide. This is my highlight, attention getter, needs and satisfaction. And next slide. So, why is it important to youth to save and invest for the future? Through the saving money, your money is kept safe and easy to access because you should need to save money. By investing early over time, your money grows in value, benefiting from the magic of compounding. Remember that investing early along with compound interest can result in a higher investment amount versus a late investment style. Did you know there are articles said Malaysian youths are generally unable to manage their finances well because most of them have a low knowledge of the capital market products and low financial literacy, according to a survey by the Security Commission's Malaysia, SC. The survey also found that majority of Malaysian youth income is spent on food, household expenses, and debt repayment, leaving them with not much balance. They only have little money for their investments. The statistics show that on average, only 70% of income is being set aside for saving investment. Of this, only 8% is set aside specifically for investment purposes from this article. The spending categories in Malaysian is mostly is 60% of necessary, 70% of discretionary, and 70% of saving and investment. They only have like uh, not 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 many 20% of people start investment. Next slide. So, why the youth do not have money for investment? Because of this mentality. This is they are sure that statistic that this is the mentality that most of the youth have, and the reason why they can save their paycheck for investment for their personal saving in the future. The first reason is like most youth have a YOLO mentality, which is you only live once. YOLO is like you are taking financial freedom to literally and spending money to impress others. Next is they have mentality which is spending now and save later. This can influence the youngsters to adapt the culture. And next is a hard mentality, which is fear of missing out and easily influenced by the media and authorized influencer lifestyle. The last one is lack of awareness, which is they need retail therapy and they shock with uncontrolled emotion that can lead to the wasted and end up buying things without consent. Next slide. Okay, the reason why we need to talk about this topic is like because the lack of interest in investing the youth in investing for the personal saving in the future can have a severe problem both an individual and society as a whole. The youth will face limited wealth accumulation, which is without early investments. The individual may miss out on the benefits of compounding return over time. Starting to invest in the younger age allow for the growth of wealth over the long term. Starting to invest in a younger age also allow for the growth of wealth over the long term, potentially resulting in larger savings for retirement or other financial goals. Next is, if the youth did not start in saving, they will face like financial insecurity in retirement. If young people do not prioritize saving and investing for their retirement, they may face financial insecurity in their later years because relying solely on their traditional saving accounts or government pension plans may not be sufficient to maintain a comfortable lifestyle during the retirement. This also can impact the quality of life because insufficient savings and investment can limit the ability to achieve personal and lifestyle goals. This also includes purchasing a home, finding indications, or taking advantage of all opportunities for personal development. Next slide. Next slide is the youth can increase their interest in investment to save them in the future by future joining financial education programs. The youth should join financial education program that conducted by the government. This can implement comprehensive financial education programs in schools and university to equip young people with the knowledge and skills needed to understand the importance of investing and making informed financial decisions. The university also should collaborate with financial institutions, not-profit and government agencies to provide accessible resource and workshop on investing and personal finance. Next is like promotion of long-term thinking. This include outside people, which parents, friends, influencers. The parents and influencers should advise and encourage a shift in mindset towards long-term financial planning. This can emphasize the benefit of compounding return and the impact of early investment on the future. The youth, next is the youth should focus on investment platform. This can play a role by the bank. The bank should develop a user-friendly investment platform tailored to the preference and needs of young investors. The bank also should offer low-cost investment options and apps that make it easy for young individuals to start investing with smaller amount of money. They can start invest money on Maybank, Tabung Haji, SB, Maybank, and KBSP. If the youth have been working on part-time or full-time, they can open the account of KBSP. Next slide. So, imagine the youth start an interest in investment that can increase their financial security in retirement. By starting to save at a young age, this youth can accumulate a substantial nest egg that support a comfortable retirement style. So, let us actively start investing at a young age by joining financial education and start learning in investment and throw away the bad mentality in saving money for investment to help us in future. Next slide. So, to conclude, in a nutshell, investing our money at a young age is not a bad idea. Furthermore, it can help us in the future, especially when we start retiring. When we invest, we should know how to invest in the right way. For example, we start to invest in Tabung Haji, Maybank, ASB, and others. Investment is actually give a lot benefit to the youth, but it also can increase their knowledge in the investment. So that's all for me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. I am Afiqah binti Mohamad Taufek. So, my title is Scholarship Empowering Students for a Brighter Future. Education is not merely a solitary pursuit. It is a shared journey, a universal exploration that transcends social economic boundaries and personal aspiration. As a student, we embark on this transformative path driven by an ardent desire for personal growth and knowledge. Today, I, Afiqah binti Mohamad Taufek, stand before you to illuminate a crucial aspect of this collective journey, scholarship, and how they serve as a beacon of hope, guiding countless students toward a brighter and more equitable future. To grasp the true significance of scholarship, we must acknowledge the common challenge faced by students globally. Our journey is laden with hurdles from the relentless pursuit of academic excellence to the financial strain accompanying higher education, the alarming rise in the cost of education, and the burden of burgeoning students that have transformed from statistical data into stark and starting realities for an increased number of individuals. As you can see here, the main reason for our financial concern is the rise of cost of living. In delving into the multifaceted issue, allow me to illustrate the pressing need for scholarship. The soaring cost of education have erected formidable barriers obstructing the dream of countless deserving students. Navigating this challenge terrain, I found myself fortunate to receive the Yayasan Bank Rakyat scholarship, an experience that has kindly and impatient advocacy for the transformative power of scholarship. Consider the narrative of individual whose aspiration was stifled by the harsh reality of a financial constraint. The need for scholarship is not merely a statistical abstraction, but a leap for reality for those who dream teeter on the precept of financial support. Recent data reveal the average student debt has reached unprecedented level, crystallizing into a formidable barrier that impede to the pursuit of education. Testimonials from scholarship recipients further underscore the depth of these needs. This narrative narrates tale of resilience, determination, and the indomitable spirit that surfaces when the weight of financial constraint is lifted. My own journey bears witness to the transformative impact of scholarship support, affording me to the freedom to concentrate on academic pursuit and extracurricular activity without a ceaseless worry of financial strain. As we reflect on the need for scholarship, we recognize that they are not just financial lifelines, but instruments of empowerment, breaking down barriers and open door to the world of possibilities. Now, let us transition to the satisfaction phase, delving into the role scholarship playing in addressing this pressing need, advocating for increased support and heightened awareness of scholarship program is not idealistic endeavor, but a pragmatic solution to a deeply ingrained systematic issue. Scholarship is their essence empower students by providing a pathway to education that might otherwise be abstract, but it is not merely about financial assistance. It is about leveling the playing field and ensuring that every individual, regardless of their socio-economic background, has equal access to educational opportunities. My plan involved spotlighting the significance of scholarship programs and elucidating how they contribute to academic success and future career opportunities. Consider the success story of individuals who, like myself, have achieved academic excellence through a scholarship support. These stories serve a living testament to the efficacy of scholarship in dismantling financial barrier and paving the way for brighter future. Institutions and organizations that have successfully implemented scholarship programs stand as beacons of change, fostering an environment where education evolves into a shared endeavor. In the vast landscape of education, scholarship become not just a remedy for financial woes, but a catalyst for societal transformation, a force capable of reshaping narrative and breaking the chains of inequality. Now, let's project ourselves into the future and visualize the potential benefit of widespread support for scholarship. Envision a world where every deserving student has access to quality education through a scholarship, a world where education becomes an equal opportunity for all. Picture the positive impact on society when individuals armed with education contribute to the collective growth and prosperity. Contrast this utopian vision with a dystopian scenario where the lack of financial support hampers students from pursuing higher education. Imagine the potential societal consequence of limited access to education, stiff innovation, untapped potential, and a society deprived of the diverse talent that education can unlock. By combining both positive and negative scenario, we emphasize the stark contrast between a world with and without widespread scholarship support. Our collective imagination, fueled by this contrasting vision, can drive the positive change achievable through a concerted effort. In this visualization, we recognize that the ripple effect of scholarship extends far beyond individual success. They permeate through society, fostering a culture of knowledge, innovation, and inclusivity. As we transition to the concluding phase, the call to action becomes paramount. I challenge each one of you not merely to passive acknowledge the importance of scholarship, but to actively support and fervently promote scholarship opportunities. This call to action extends beyond a mere financial contribution. It is an impassioned appeal to invest in the future of individual communities and society at large. And this is a scholarship where you can apply such as Yayasan Kazana, UEM, Jeffrey Chera Foundation, Share Malaysia, Yayasan Tenaga Nasional Petronas Gamuda, and YTL Foundation. This is the most famous scholarship in Malaysia. In summary, scholarships are not mere financial aids, they are catalysts for change, enablers of dreams, and architects of a brighter future. As the Venerable Nelson Mandela said, education is the most powerful weapon which you can use to change the world. Let us heed this call, recognize the inherent power scholarship, and collectively contribute to sculpting a more equitable education landscape. In the profound word of Mandela, sometimes it falls upon a generation to be great. You can be the greatest generation. Let your greatness blossom. The greatness we seek lies not is a grandeur, but is our ability to support and uplift those who with a little help can contribute immensely to society. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum. Good morning, everyone. My name is RAIMI binti RUSLI. So today, I want to discuss a topic that is close to my heart, the inclusion of classes about mental health and wellness in our school core curriculum. It's time we recognize the significance of mental well-being and prioritize it just as much as academic success. So let's dive in. Should classes about mental health and wellness be added to school curriculum? Firstly, let's talk about the need for mental health education in school. Studies have shown that mental health issues among students are on the rise, from stress and anxiety to depression and self-esteem issues. This challenge can significantly impact a student's overall well-being and academic performance. By incorporating mental health classes, we can address the needs head-on. One of the key benefits of mental health education is the support it provides. Students often struggle in silence, not knowing where to turn for help. By incorporating mental health education into the curriculum, we create a safe space for students to learn about and discuss their mental health concerns. It empowers them to seek support and access the resources they need. Another crucial aspect is raising awareness. Mental health education helps break down the stigma surrounding mental health. It fosters a culture of understanding, empathy, and acceptance. When students are educated about mental health, they can recognize the signs and symptoms in themselves and their peers. This awareness allows for early intervention and prevent issues from escalating. Additionally, mental health education equips students with essential coping strategy and life skills. It teaches them how to manage stress, build resilience, and maintain a healthy work-life balance. These skills are not only valuable during their school year, but also in the future. Now, let's explore the satisfaction that comes from incorporating mental health education into the curriculum. First and foremost, when students have a solid foundation of mental health knowledge, they can make informed decisions about their well-being. They learn to prioritize self-care and self-develop healthy habits that can last a lifetime. Secondly, mental health education positively impacts academic success. When student mental health is nurtured, they are better equipped to focus, concentrate, and engage in their studies. It leads to improved academic performance, higher motivation level, and a greater ability to overcome challenge. By prioritizing mental well-being, students can unlock their full potential and achieve their boosts inside and outside the classroom. Next is supportive environment. Mental health education creates a supportive and inclusive environment in school. Students feel more comfortable discussing their mental health, seeking help, and supporting one another, fostering a sense of belonging and satisfaction within the school community. In a supportive environment, students feel more comfortable discussing their mental health openly. They are encouraged to seek help when needed and are met with understanding and support from both their peer and educator. This creates a safe space where students can express their feelings, concern, and struggle without fear of judgment or stigma. In conclusion, mental health education plays a crucial role in enhancing academic success and overall well-being. By prioritizing student mental health, we create an environment where they can thrive academically. When student mental health is nurtured, they are better able to focus, concentrate, and engage in their studies. This leads to improved academic performance, higher motivation level, and a greater ability to overcome challenge. Additionally, mental health education equips students with essential coping mechanisms and resilience, empower them to navigate stress and maintain their well-being not just during their academic journey, but throughout their life. By investing in mental health education, we are investing in the future success and happiness of our students. Together, let's create a supportive and inclusive educational environment that prioritizes mental health. That's all from me. Thank you.
Hi, Assalamualaikum and good morning to Madam Sharifah, Nadia and all my friends. Today, I would like to share with you about persuasive speech, which is my title is Say No to Junk Food. So, my name is Mohamad Kamal Sambil Mohamad ZAMRI. My student ID is 2023 399 739. So, for the introduction, do you know that junk food can lead to some serious illness such as heart attack and lack of energy? As we know that junk food is a very important meal in the America, and a quarter of the America suffer from its sickness, effect, and some of them even die. Junk food is a part of our today. We like junk food mainly is because inconvenience and easily available. On top of that is tasty. Many of us know that junk food is not good, but we don't know how bad it is. Today, I would like to persuade my audience to stop eating junk food. I will show what is in junk food, what can I do to our body and how we can prevent it. So the body consists by 3 points, which is junk food is bad because it contains chemical flavor. Junk food is unhealthy from its use too much of oil, and junk food cause health problems. So for the first point is, this means that junk food is very poor in nutrition. The prepared part is added with preserve to make it last and protective is very harmful to our health. Pre-prepared junk food has lost its original taste and needed to be added with flavor and enhance its taste. According to Eric Schlosser, 2001, in his bestseller book entitled Junk Food Nation, The Dark Side of All the American Meal, he says that just about all the food in junk food industry is processed, so much of the flavor is destroyed. According to research by me, it has been found that junk food have negative effect on health in many ways. They are generally fried food found in the market in the packets. They become high calories, high in cholesterol, low in healthy nutrients, high in sodium minerals, high in sugar, starch, unhealthy fat, lack of protein, and lack of dietary fiber. Processed and junk food are the means of rapid and unhealthy weight gain and negatively impact the whole body throughout life. It makes able a person to gain excessive weight, which is called obesity. Junk food tastes good and looks good, however, do not fulfill the healthy calorie requirement of the body. Some of the food like French fries, fried foods, pizza, burger, candy, soft drink, baked goods, ice cream, cookies, and others. It is found according of the Center of Disease Control and Prevention that kids and children eating junk food are more prone to type 2 diabetes. In type 2 diabetes, our body becomes unable to regulate blood sugar level. The risk of getting this disease increases as one becomes more obese or overweight. It increases the risk of kidney failure. Eating junk food daily leads us to nutritional deficiencies in the body because it lacks essential nutrients, vitamin, iron, minerals, and dietary fibers. It increases the risk of cardiovascular disease because it is rich in saturated fat, sodium, and bad cholesterol. High sodium and bad cholesterol diet increase blood pressure and overload the heart functioning. One who like junk food develop more risk to put on extra weight and become fatter and unhealthier. Junk food contain high level of carbohydrate which spike blood sugar level and make person more lethargic, sleepy and less active and alert. Reflect and sense of the pupil eating this food become dull day by day, thus this life more sedentary life. Junk food are the source of constipation and other diseases like diabetes, heart ailments, clogged arteries, heart attacks, strokes because of being poor in nutrition. So this is an example of video of junk food is bad because it contain chemical flavor. So for the next point is junk food. Junk food is unhealthy from its use of too much oil. Junk food need to be fast cooked and lot of oil are needed. Fat and calories are difficult to digest in our body and undigested fat and calories will be accumulate in our body to cause too much oil in our body. The Star newspaper report in a big fat problem in 2009 by Priya Kulasagran say that government worldwide are bracing themselves for an obesity epidemic soon. This condition can potentially lead to a range of health problems such as heart disease, diabetes, and even premature death. So this is a example video from junk food is unhealthy from its use of too much of oil. Okay, so next slide. The last point is junk food cause health problem. Fat and calories are difficult to digest in our body and undigested fat and calories will be accumulated in our body to cause too much oil in our body like diabetes and obesity. The Star newspaper report in a big fat problem 2009 by Priya Kulasagran, epidemic soon. If we do not avoid it now, our children will suffer in the future. This fact is also available in Eric books, the one of you showed me last night about 200,000 in hospital and in 10 years it will reach about 500,000 which is the population of southern Malaysia. So this is an example video from junk food cause health problem. So the next slide is statistic of junk food in 2023. Next slide is conclusion. In conclusion, to convince my audience to stop eating junk food and eat more natural food to protect on health and future. Junk food is becoming part of our life in the modern society. Due to convenience and rushing for time, many of us are now depending on junk food for our meal. Also, junk food is almost anywhere, shopping center, highway, even airport, to make it so easily accessed that we all find it very convenient. Added with their delivery service and fast service, it is not only convenient but also fast to save time when we are in the rush. We all eat junk food because it is convenient and tasty, and we are all attracted to lots of promotion and free gift. But we do not know that every bite we take, we are risking our life. Many of us know that junk food is not good to our health, but we don't know how bad it is. Today, I would like to persuade my audience to stop eating junk food, and as the harmful ingredient in the junk food is known as a junk food due to its lack of nutrition and too much chemical flavor that are harmful to our health. Most of the junk food are pre-prepared and to go through a simple process and speed up their service. The prepared part is definitely added with preservative and to make it last in a very harmful to our health. Without preservative, the pre-prepared food will be easily spoiled and never last. Preservative in toxic that can and cause cancer and acidic to harm our health. So that's all from me. Thank you.
Okay. Hi, Assalamualaikum. My name is Mohamad Afiqah, and my topic for persuasive speech is it right for parents to monitor their children's social media account? Okay, as you can see, this is a statistic of teens that use social media. Up to 95% teens among 13 to 17 years old that use social media. Next slide. Imagine a crowded digital marketplace reminiscent of a vivid carnival, with each social media platform representing a colorful stall competing for our children's attention. Consider the bright lights of an amusement park offering connection and excitement. However, behind the glittering facade, unknown risks similar to secret alleyways endanger our children's well-being. How can we as guardians, mentors, and protectors assure our children's safety in this dynamic and complex online world? Today, I propose that proactive monitoring of their social media profiles is not only acceptable, but it is almost important. Next slide. Consider a teenager who is eager to explore the virtual amusement park of social media. They talk, share their ideas, and appreciate the sense of community it creates. However, there is a darker side to digital rollercoaster and candy-coated experiences. According to a comprehensive study conducted by Pew Research Center, 46% of teenagers who use the internet have experienced some form of cyberbullying, compared to 41% of adults in a 2017 study. And almost 34% of all kids in the US have been cyberbullied at least once, while 68% of kids who have been harassed online have mental health issues, resulting in serious psychological repercussions such as anxiety and depression. Predatory manipulators hide friendly avatars and inappropriate content has the potential to have long-term consequences. Okay, this is a poignant example of the dangers of unmonitored social media use from USA Today and the Times of India. A teenager excitedly exploring social media fell victim to cyberbullying, resulting in a significant decline in their mental health. Had there been proactive monitoring in place, the signs of distress could have been identified early and the necessary support provided, preventing the detrimental consequence. Next slide. Proactive monitoring is not about limiting independence or throwing dope. It's about being a digital buddy, mentoring and establishing trust. We would not take our children to a crowded carnival without supervision, and we should not expect them to navigate the huge online train without direction. According to a study by Amanda Lenhart, active parental involvement in a child's online activities has been associated to a lower risk of accessing highly risky content and a better likelihood of responsible online behavior. Parents and the most of Parents are the most often cited source of advice and the biggest influence on teens' understanding of appropriate and inappropriate digital behavior. Parents can talk to their teens about safe and risky online practices and about appropriate and inappropriate behavior. Parents can also answer questions that teens have and give advice in response to questions. They also can take concrete steps to monitor or check up on their teens' online activities, including the relatively low-tech techniques of checking which websites a teen has visited, viewing his or her social media profiles, or friending him or her on a social network. This monitoring might also include use of parental controls on the computer or cell phones that the teen use. Next slide. Consider a scenario in which a child left to explore social media unsupervised encounters a cyberbully. The impact on their emotional well-being is significant, as indicated by rising data on teen mental health difficulties associated with internet encounters. Abdul Rahman Muhammad Khalaf. Imagine an alternate scenario in which parents actively participate in their children's internet life, identifying warning flags early on and providing the appropriate support. A powerful of this beneficial intervention is in which parents' engagement averted a possible crisis, demonstrating the value of proactive monitoring. Next slide. Open communication is the core of any healthy relationship, whether virtual or in person. Responsible monitoring is not a hidden operation veiled in suspicion, but rather a collaborative effort. Engage your youngster in discussions about your worries. Explain the potential dangers, not to exert control, but to empower people to make informed decisions. Involve kids in establishing digital boundaries, just as you would walk them through the options at physical carnival. To summarize, proactive monitoring of our children's social media accounts is not only a responsible decision, but also an important one, as evidenced by a wealth of data. According to John Mia, cybersecurity consultant, It protects them against online risk, promotes open communication, and provides them with the necessary skills to navigate the online world responsibly. Let us be our children's digital companions, ensuring that their online trip is both entertaining and safe. Thank you for your attention, and let us work together to create a digital society in which every click leads to connection rather than disaster. Okay, that's all from me.
Dengar ke? Eh. Okay.
Yes.
So hi, my name is Siti NURAINY binti RAHIM. My title is Should People Bring Their Own Paper Bag When Buying Groceries? So, ladies and gentlemen, when it comes to grocery shopping, there is a subtle yet transformative act that has the power to reshape the well-being of our planet, and that is carrying your own paper bag. Imagine the checkout line as an area where every decision to accept a reusable bag becomes a weapon in the fight against the rising tide of plastic pollution. Visualize, visualize the impact of your choice not only on your groceries but on our environment. It's a small step that speaks to your commitment as a consumer. Remember that your choice over the ordinary act of carrying groceries is a sign of standing against the environmental dangers of single-use plastics. So today, I implore you to listen and apply the importance of this seemingly simple action as it increases the potential to initiate a prosperous future in our environment. Next slide. So, the data statistics titled Top Countries Polluting the Ocean shows that millions of tons of plastic waste end up in the ocean each year and destroying ecosystems and even human health. The statistics show that the most mismanaged plastic waste in the ocean happens in country China. So as a consumers, we don't just want to see the waste of plastic threaten our oceans, which were once overflowing with life and unparalleled beauty. So as human beings, we must give this situation of our focus and take quick action. Next slide. So did you know that one of the main contributors to ocean pollution is the improper disposal of plastic bags? As you can see in this picture, disposal of plastic bags has polluted our oceans. So why do we need to get rid of plastic the right way? Because the decomposition of plastic bags spans several decades. In the middle of this critical phase, there is a simple but effective solution that we as consumers can implement in helping our oceans, which is to carry your own paper bag when buying groceries. This not only makes it easier for all of us, it embodies our collective responsibility as habitats of Earth to deal with the crisis that endangers not only our oceans, but our living. Remember, every paper bag removed represents a conscious choice, which is a step towards reducing the harmful effects of plastic pollutions. In my speech today, one of the calls to urge you all to change your daily habits with environmental care by carrying paper bags when buying groceries. So I will explain the negative effect that will happen to our ocean if we all do not act now. Next slide. Firstly is reduce plastic usage. Consumers have a direct and immediate impact in reduced plastic usage by adopting the simple practice of bringing their own paper bags to the grocery store. While the single-use plastic bags handed out at checkout, it may seem innocuous. Their seemingly fleeting existence believes any lasting detrimental effects. Although plastic bag disposal is not in the ocean, the waste products around the ocean and rivers will eventually find their way into the ocean and contribute to the widespread of pollution crisis. So by choosing to carry a reusable paper bag, consumers are actively disrupting this harmful cycle. It goes beyond mere convenience, as it is a conscious decision to break free from the constant grip of single-use plastic. Small actions in the use of recycled paper bags is a future where our choices are aligned with the well-being of our planet, fostering a mindset that recognizes the lasting impact. Secondly, is selecting reusable paper bags. Opting for reusable paper bags over single-use plastic while grocery shopping provides a straightforward yet impactful strategy to minimize plastic use and ocean pollution. Made from biodegradable materials, often sustainable source, these bags carry a significantly lower environmental footprint. Moreover, choosing reusable paper bags empowers consumers to actively contribute to reducing the demand for plastic, a crucial step in preventing plastic waste from overwhelming our oceans. These environmentally responsible decisions align with sustainable practices, fostering a cleaner ocean ecology and ensuring a healthier earth for generations to come. Next is raise awareness. Practicing a lifestyle focused on reducing plastic use not only produce individual benefits, but also generates educational opportunities. Imagine the conversation your commitment sparks, whether it's at a community center or a checkout counter. Your choice then becomes a powerful tool to raise awareness of the ocean impact of plastic use. In addition, government initiatives such as charging users 20 cent ringgit for using plastic without us realizing it is a subtle way of raising awareness about the disadvantage of plastic bags. Not forgetting the responsibility of parents by applying environmentally friendly choice and applying valuable lessons to their children regarding the disadvantage of plastic bags can foster appreciation in children for the environment and also ocean. The ocean also a place for family activities and recreation. So why don't we take care of our ocean? Don't forget that among the effective solutions is to strengthen the plastic recycling campaign. They are playing an important role in minimizing plastic waste as well as encouraging collective efforts to protect our planet for present and future generations. So next slide. So imagine a world where the simple act of choosing a reusable paper bag over a single-use plastic becomes a beacon of change. A picture of a busy grocery store line with environmentally conscious shoppers with their own recycling bags. The solution to reducing the use of plastic bags lies in the wake of the contact or reusable bags on your shoulders, which is a personal responsibility. And all of you imagine a community that is busy with awareness campaigns depicting the harmful effects of plastic waste on our oceans and giving awareness to visitors who come to the oceans to take care of the environment. Remember, the power to change the direction of environmental destruction is in our hands as we collectively embrace reusable alternatives and raise awareness. We are carving out a future where the oceans are no longer choked by plastic. So let us now bring this vision to life. I beg of you all to commit to something today. Start going to the grocery shop with your own paper bags. There are several benefits: fewer plastic use, financial savings for the individual, and the chance to inform others. It's a tiny action that adds up to a big transformation. We can build a future where our decisions are in line with our responsibility to protect the environment if we work together. Like now, make the change and let's contribute to the solution rather than the issue, because the future generations and our world both depend on it. So that's all for me. Thank you. Eh,
We Darwisha first or Ali? Oh, Darwisha. Darwisha. Wait, sorry.
it's okay. Hi and Assalamualaikum to my fellow friends. Sorry. Hi and Assalamualaikum to my fellow friends and Madam Sharifah. Next slide. Let me start by asking you a question. How many of you have experienced the effect of sleeping less than 8 hours and feeling dizzy, tired, and unable to focus the next day? I believe many of you have experienced it. We have all been there, and it's not a pleasant experience. So, next slide. So, my name is NURDARWISYAH binti NURAZMAN from Group BA11. Today, I want to explain a topic that is prioritizing sleep for optimal productivity. It's not just a closing the eyes at the night. It's about unlocking the incredible benefit that sleep offers for our growth, performance, and a host of other factors. Okay, next. Who are overly preoccupied with academic work and curriculum activities? Students who are overly preoccupied, for example, with their academic work and curriculum activities, such as attending a class or participating in a curriculum activities during the day, may not get enough sleep at night because they will be working on homework assigned by their lecturers. Students will so experience a variety of impact from this. The studying focus on academic tasks encompassing rigorous assignment and curriculum commitments may disrupt their sleep patterns and hinder the essential restorative processes that occur during nighttime rest. This persistent preoccupation with a scholastic pursuit could lead to a deprivation of the recommended hours of sleep, potentially impacting both their cognitive function and overall well-being. 73% of high school students routinely miss out on a healthy amount of sleep. According to a survey preteens should get between 9 and 12 hours of sleep every night, according to the American Academy of Sleep Medicine, while teenagers should get 8 to 10 hours of sleep per night. Teenage well-being can be impacted by not getting enough sleep in a variety of ways, such as enhanced system of depression, feeling sleepy, and depression itself. Okay, next slide. From this problem, I will give a technique to enhance sleep quality. This exploration survey into a various techniques that can significantly improve sleep quality, offering insight into the actionable strategy students can use to achieve a more restful night. From establishing a healthy sleep hygiene practice to the incorporating mindfulness and relaxation techniques, the following discussion aims to explain effective method for fostering a deeper and restorative sleep experience. Let us begin the journey to reveal a practical approach that empowers students to cultivate a harmonious relationship with their night's rest, ultimately contributing to a healthier and more energetic life. Firstly, prioritize consistency patterns. Our body have internal clock which regulates the sleep-wake cycle. By going to the bed and wake up at the same time every day, we align our sleep pattern with this natural rhythm. This consistency helps regulate hormones such as melatonin, promoting more restful and efficient sleep. Second is create conducive sleep environment. When we sleep, we should create a conducive sleep environment. If I don't create a conducive sleeping environment, I also have a trouble sleeping. For example, creating a dark sleeping environment signal the body that it's a time to sleep. Consider blackout curtains or eye mask to block out excess light. Okay, next is comfort. Investing a comfortable mattress and a pillow is important. Your sleeping environment should be comfortable haven, inviting relaxation and minimizing discomfort that can disrupt sleep. Last is screen time before bed. This is a common thing that we often do. It will cause a trouble sleeping. Therefore, we should limit screen time at least an hour before bedtime, allow the body to adapt naturally to a lower light level to sleep. Okay, next slide. Next slide. Did you know this can be negative effect of lack of sleep on the mood? So, bad mood, one of the immediate and noticeable effect of a lack of sleep is a bad mood. When you are tired, small difficulties that usually overcome easily suddenly become a source of frustration. This can strain relationship and affect your interaction with others. Not only that, this will cause anxiety and stress. Next slide. Okay. Lack of sleep is closely related to increased feeling anxiety and stress. Lack of sleep activities the body's stress response system, which leads to the release of stress hormones such as cortisol. High cortisol level not only contribute to feeling of anxiety, but also have a wider implication for physical health. In addition, emotional resilience. A calm mind, on the other hand, is more emotionally resilient. It can better cope with their challenge of daily life without being burdened by stress. When adequately rested, the brain is better provided to assess situation accurately and respond calmly. Lastly is effect on creativity. Beyond mood, lack of sleep can close creativity and inhibit problem-solving skills. A tired mind tends to adopt more rigid two patterns, making it difficult to approach challenge with a fresh perspective. So next slide. In conclusion, getting good amount of sleep is essential for better health and productivity. Prioritize those 8 hours of rest. They are investment in your overall well-being. Remember, a well-rested you is a more productive you. So, next slide. That's all from me. Thank you.
So hi, for this persuasive speech, topic that I choose is why we need to take vitamin C supplements every day. Next slide. Before we get started, my name is NURELYSA binti OTHMAN and I am from group BA11. Next slide. So, vitamin C is essential nutrient that is required for tissue growth, development, and repair. It is also an antioxidant that helps protect cell from free radicals, which can damage cells. If people do not consume enough vitamin C, they may experience symptoms of vitamin C deficiency, such as fatigue, easy bruising, and bumpy skin. In several cases, vitamin C deficiency can lead to a condition called scurvy. Next slide. Not eating enough fruits and vegetables is the main cause of this disease. Symptoms of scurvy include weaknesses, muscle and joint pains, easy bruising, spots that look like a tiny bumps, red-blue bruises on the skin, gum disease, and poor wound healing. It is important to note that the most people can get enough vitamin C from their diet alone without need of supplement. If left underrated for a long period, scurvy may lead to a complication such as iron deficiency, anemia, bleeding from the skin, losing teeth, gum disease, personality change, and death may occur as a result of bleeding. So as a warning, and our effort to stay away from these dangerous symptoms, it will be good for us to take in vitamin C supplements and make it our daily routine. Next slide. So next, I will give some tips and right way to take vitamin C supplements. So first is the recommended daily amount for vitamin C is 75 milligrams for a day for a woman and 90 milligrams a day for a man. During pregnancy, 100 milligrams a day are recommended. The upper limit for all adults is 2,000 milligrams a day. Take vitamin C supplements, take vitamin C supplement with water. Take vitamin C on an empty stomach with a glass of water. But vitamin C supplements are available in many forms, including capsule, chewable tablets, and powder that is added to water. Choose the form that is convenient for you and your lifestyle. For vitamin C is a water soluble, which means your body can extract any extra through your urine. In order to give your body the vitamin C it needs, you need to consume it every day. It is You need to consume it every day. Next slide. Take vitamin C supplement with food. Taking vitamin C supplement with food can help reduce the risk of stomach upset. Vitamin C supplement should be stored in a cool and avoid dry place away from direct sunlight. Exposure to heat and light can cause the vitamin to break down and lose its potency. Next slide. But if you are unsure about the right dosage and have any concern about taking vitamin C supplements, consult with a healthcare provider is the right option for you. Next slide. Next slide is the visual of taking vitamin C supplements. Vitamin C is essential nutrient that numerous benefits for the human body. So here are 4 benefits of taking vitamin C supplement. So first benefit is boost immunity. Vitamin C helps to protect immune system that's stimulating the production of white blood cells, which are responsible for fighting of infection and disease. Second is promote skin health. Vitamin C play a crucial role in the production of collagen, which is a protein that helps to keep skin healthy and youthful looking. Next slide. Next benefits is aids in wound healing. Vitamin C is essential for the growth and repair tissue in the body, including the skin. It helps to speed up the healing process of wound and injuries. Last benefits is reduce the risk of chronic disease. Vitamin C is a powerful antioxidant that helps to protect the body against the damage caused by free radicals. It has been shown to reduce the risk of the chronic disease such as heart disease, stroke, and cancer. So it is important to note that while vitamin C supplement can be beneficial, it is always best to get your nutrients from the whole food whenever it's possible. Next slide. So for the conclusion, many illnesses have been linked to the use of vitamin C supplement. In the end, it is the most effective remedy for the vitamin C insufficiency. Getting vitamin C from food is the best option. But however, a supplement can assist you achieving your objective. Consult your physician before beginning any supplement regimen. Age and medical problems are just 2 of the variables that determine an appropriate dosage. Furthermore, large doses of vitamin C can have negative effect, interfere with other drugs. So it is vital to talk with your doctor about whether supplement is the right for you. That is all from me. Thank you.